Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. See, hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free from me. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Tabs Classes. If you've been here before, you already know what time it is. If you is definitely, you already know the drill. Exactly. Thank you, best friend. If you new here, just jump right in, join the comments. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, whatever you feel, however you feel, just let me know. You're always welcome to say whatever you want to say. If you like the content, you can like it. If you don't, it's up to you. But thank y'all for visiting. So I'm going to just get right in there. You already know what time it is. So today's video, right? I got some shit to say about this whole... This year's been a lot going on when it comes to like the kids, and it comes to just staying on top of things and just being like an active parent. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. And being like an active parent while trying to maintain, like, you okay? While trying to maintain a certain life, or just trying to be. Excuse me, y'all. I know my hair look, it's growing out, and I need to like, I need to wash it again. I got fur balls over here and shit. Yes. Of course you can say, hey, come on. This the birthday boy wants to say, hey, y'all.
Today's my birthday.
Say hi.
Hi, guys.
Alright, so like I said, so today is this video is basically about trying to maintain a certain lifestyle, whether that be you want motherhood, you want parenthood, you want auntiehood, you want grandmahood, you want granddadhood, you want unclehood, you want whatever type of hood you're trying to be on regarding being there for the kids, and also making sure that you still maintain yourself and maintain what you got going on, because it's a lot. And I'm not saying that it's so hard, but sometimes we do get overwhelmed. And that's me speaking from a person that has 4 children, trying to work, go back to school, this, that, and third. It's a lot. So the first thing I want to say is this is my thing. And this is my pet peeve. And like I said, I'm not gonna come to y'all with any type of situation and I don't have like a passionate feeling about this thing, because I really feel like at the end of the day, if I don't feel passionate, I said this to y'all before. Excuse me, if I don't feel passionate about a situation, I can't talk about it. Not saying I can't talk about it, but I won't give y'all that good content. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just get right into it. And I said this before, I would never try to short y'all. My content gotta be exciting for y'all, and I want y'all to enjoy, coming to my page, because I appreciate all my subscribers, okay? A little bit of ones I do have. So first of all, I don't know if it's just me, okay? And I'm gonna just say this right off the bat. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's like everybody, like, and I see some people like when they post, like their house be so spotless, but when you're trying to keep your fucking house clean with kids, okay, especially active kids, it is so hard. I don't know if I'm the only one. Now maybe my structure is not as strong as some of you, and I have OCD. So when the house is not completely clean, I either go into 2 modes. It's either clean up right now, or don't clean up at all. Because what's going to happen is, if I'm in the middle, I find myself being so aggravated and so annoyed. Like after I clean up, and then my daughter will go right behind me, or my kids, my sons, they'll go right behind me and they'll throw something down, or they're, you okay, birthday boy? You should, yeah, you can. Yes, it's not late. You got something. They'll have a candy, or they'll have a chip, or they'll eat something and then they'll leave the plate, and I'm like, am I not being stern enough? Because that's what it ties back into. Am I being stern enough for these kids? Am I being stern enough to the point where it's like, okay, you kids know for a fact that I just cleaned up and y'all seen that, so I could be more aggressive with my approach, but I'm trying to tell y'all, and I'm speaking from facts, and I want y'all to hear what I'm saying, okay? Sometimes when you have children, bless you, baby. Sometimes when you have kids, it don't even matter if you're being aggressive enough, because it depends on the kids. I don't have the mental capacity. I'm doing a lot. I don't have the mental capacity to yell at them all day and they be like, clean up all day. And my kids they're like me. They ask questions. They want to know what's going on. They want to know this. They want to know that. They're not going to just be like, oh, and they should do that. But because they act like me, I just like, okay, this is my karma, because I like, and then then, you know what? I also kind of chuck it up to the game, too, that we in a different type of age these days, guys. We're living in a different time. Back in the day, when your parents said, get the fuck up and clean up, or you just knew to do it, it was time to do it. These days, these kids, they get a lot of leeway. They get so much leeway. I mean, like, ultimate leeway. Like, you'll tell, oh, clean up. And they'll be like, oh, well, I'll get it in a second. And because I'm new to this, and I've been a parent for 13 years, you know. But not just, but that just goes into it when you are a parent and you have a child of a certain age. Yes, you've been a parent for that long, but then when you add other kids into it, sometimes it does get a little bit tricky, and it does get hard, and it does get to a point where you're like, you know what, damn, like, you know, I know I've been a parent for a while, but when you're adding more kids on it, or you just in general trying to find your way of being a parent in this stage and that age, it's not all it's cracked up to be. People, my bad, child, let me fix my nose ring. People will sit over there and be like, oh my god, I got it down back, and I'm not even gonna sit over here and knock nobody, because some women do really have it down pat when it comes to being there, cleaning up. Me, I'm never like in the, it's either I want to keep it super clean or it's gonna be dirty for a day or two, and then I'll get to it. Like, if you see any of my reels, I'm big on that. Okay, I'm really big on that. Like, I'm big on. Sorry, y'all know it's my baby birthday. I ain't gonna shit, cause y'all know I get fucked up. I ain't about to, you know how I know, and it is what it is. I'm definitely big on trying to keep it clean, you know, trying to maintain a good space and stuff like that. But sometimes it gets hard when you're doing so much, because I'm in school for massage therapy. After I've been in school all day, working my brain, learning new information, having clients, by the time I get home, I still have a small baby. So I still have to be attentive to her. Then I have kids, and I have to, I mean, we all got kids, you know what I'm saying? But what I mean is I have, you know, children that I have to be on point with. I gotta make sure my baby daddy good. I gotta make sure my kids is good. I gotta make sure the house is good. So some days I'll be like, you know what, fuck the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they hungry, I'll make sure they eat. And that's just me just saying to something. Oh, thank you, best friend. I didn't even ask him. He already knew what time I'm on. Thank you, baby. And like, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I'm just being honest with you, a lot of times that's when we can find ourselves in that funky ass space. We find ourselves in that funky space because of the simple fact that we're trying to do everything, and I feel like we don't give ourselves enough grace. I have another video about that. I will put it at the end of this. We don't give ourselves enough grace. A lot of the times we're just going. We don't even take a break to be like, you know, it's like a beat and be like, you know what, bitch, or get, what's that, a marker? Get out of here. A lot of times we don't even give ourselves that grace or that respect or that love. Like, you know what, I am literally, like, I'm tired. I worked all week. I, you know, went to school, worked, took care of the kids, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a race, you know what I'm saying? And this is our life, so it's like you can't escape it, you know, and not saying that you want to, but I feel like a lot of times us as parents, we got our wine, you know, we got our drinks, you know, your extracurricular, whatever you do, you're partying, you're going out, just you have different things that you can do to, you know, kind of take a little beat back and kind of get yourself back on a relaxing time. Because as parents, I feel like a lot of us have been through so much shit with our parents growing up, or for the majority, and we don't want to fuck it up. So we tend to overwork ourselves, not knowing that, you know, that is overworking us, because we don't want to fuck up. So we try so hard to be so good at what we do. But in the same breath, it just goes to show that we can do it. We're good parents, and we're okay, and we have to give ourselves a little grace. I made a video about this 2 months ago. You gotta give yourself some grace, because this is not easy and there's no handbook. We're all just kids that just grew up, and now we're adults. So we all just trying to figure it out. and trying to figure it out with a job, with bills, with kids, with a partner, with this, that, this, and that. It is a completely whole different ball game. And nobody can tell nobody how to do it because everybody's lane is different and everybody deals with different things on different beats. So nobody can say, oh, well, oh, you want to say,
Yo.
say hi. Come in.
Hey.
Say hi.
Hey.
You okay, boo? Yeah. So like I said, so nobody can really sit over there and tell anybody or how to be a parent or because we all just figuring it out. And life is so great to the point of you go day by day. You don't try to get through the day. You enjoy that day. But that's for the video. So the first topic was, keeping the house clean. Keeping the goddamn house clean. I mean, goddamn it, it's so hard. I mean, for myself, I'm talking about myself. It's so hard. Like I try, and I'm like, I'm gonna like, bro. And I wasn't raised in a pigsty. Like the house was clean. But like I said, you only know about what you're dealing with and how to deal with it. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. When you're actually in that space, you know what I'm saying? When you're in that space, that's how you really know how to deal with what's going on. And sometimes you're not going to know how to deal with it. Sometimes you need a massage. Sometimes you need a woosah. Sometimes I'm a massage therapist. My baby, that's right. Sometimes, and I'm so grateful for that school. That video gonna be about after I graduate. I'm gonna tell y'all like the my life changed. Really, Chatty?
Excuse me, I was sorry.
Sometimes you need to go outside. Sometimes you need to just take a breath from your kids and stuff because I feel like us as parents sometimes we just feel like we just gotta keep going. And you gotta keep going. But I did a video about this on my other channel. Sometimes you need to sit down and figure things out. Not that you don't have it figured out, because you could be going and going and going and you're going nowhere, but just going. You could be going and going and you going somewhere, but you exhausted and you don't know why. You could be going and go. So sometimes you have to sit down and figure out your purpose. Figure out, okay, am I doing this right? What? Huh? It's okay, baby. You alright, baby. Put some more TV if you want to, honey. Here, baby, use this one. No, fuck that. Put it on. Just don't try. You had it loud enough. It was good. So yeah, so sometimes we just going and going and going, and we don't know. Okay, like sometimes you have to sit down for a month or two and really just take some time off. Excuse me, y'all. I know y'all see the front here, the shit. Just hang me up. Yeah, sometimes you have to do. Sometimes you really have to do that because a lot of the times it's not easy. It's not easy, and I'm not saying it's super hard, but when you're a parent, it's a full-time 24-hour job. When we was younger, did we think we was going to work 24 hours a day? No. So that right there is how you think, like, damn, and it don't say you want to give up. It don't mean that you want to quit. It just means that at the end of the day, you need a break. But I'm going to move on to the next topic. So the next topic is, alright, so do you guys, you know what? I'm gonna leave it here because my laptop is saying that I need to do some space. So I'm not gonna hold you guys. I just want to say that as parents, like I said, for me, keeping the house clean is a little bit harder than I thought. When you have kids, like my kids they don't sit down and they don't none of that nice. No. And it has nothing to do with what I'm doing. My boys are active and they're boys. Like they're wild. So a lot of times I really have like to have to woosah, go outside for a minute, I go see my sisters, I go hang out with them, you know what I'm saying, like say my sister, yeah, my baby said kids, I sure do, I get lit, but I make sure that I stay disciplined when it comes to that, and I have some self-control, because at the end of the day, you still have to go the next day and continue what you're doing, and you have to make sure your kid is good. But like I said, I'm not gonna hold you, I have more topics to talk about, but because the video is longer than what the fuck I thought it was gonna be, I'm gonna end it soon. But I just got so much to say about this topic because, like I said, I see content creators and this nanny house are spotless, and I'm like, am I doing something wrong? And it's like, maybe it's me, but I'm just speaking because some parents might be on the same type of time, or they might really understand where I'm coming from. I don't have the mental capacity to clean up every 5 seconds. Once I clean up and it's like that, I would drive myself insane. Picking up this, picking up that. I would drive myself insane trying to clean up every 5 seconds. And because I know that about myself, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? Bitch, let it ride. Get to it tomorrow. And like I said, if you follow me a little bit, you will know I've done reels and I've showed you. I let the kitchen get a little bit messy. Not only my kids got something to eat and I can wash a bowl out too, it's not the end of the world. And I'm really making this video for the parents and for the people that's out there that really be like, yo, my house ain't spotless all the time. I'm not doing the best. You doing the best you can do, baby. You doing the best you can do. You good, baby. You doing the best you can do. And like I said, can't nobody judge nobody because we all just trying to figure it out. And some people act like they figure it out and they still don't have to figure it out. They just don't want to feel like they don't have to figure it out, so they just trying to just keep up with the Joneses or whatever. Don't let nobody make you feel like that. Follow your purpose, find your purpose, stay on track, and do what you gotta do, and take care of them kids. And if you can't, and I made another video about this. Forget perfection. Nobody's perfect. You're literally gonna have an issue trying to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Okay, nobody. No, and celebrity. No, baby. My son just said, my birthday boy just said, even celebrities are not perfect. Like I said, people tend to, and you know what it is? We live in a world where social media has made everybody feel like, oh, like I gotta keep up, or I gotta be perfect, or I gotta do this, or I gotta do that, or if I'm not doing this, if I'm not doing that, then I'm not, huh?
I like the camera from the movie.
Oh shoot! Oh my God, it do. People feel like that. Oh, I'm not perfect. Oh, social media. Oh, their house is clean, and it. Oh my God. Oh, their house is always clean, baby. You don't know what people be going through behind them cameras. People pretend very well, and I'm gonna let you know, as someone who has been there, done that. Do the best you could do. And if your best ain't good enough, it is what the fuck it is. I love y'all. Have a great day. My bad, I didn't mean to hold this along. Make sure you like the content. Make sure you come back. Make sure you subscribe.
Bye.
Make sure you give me some motherfucking comments. Say see you later.
Bye. See you later.
Deuces.